If you've got a house that needs work or you're under pressure to sell fast, you've probably heard two things. List it with an agent and deal with some delays, or sell it with a cash offer and take a hit on the price. But what if you don't have to choose? What if it's not traditional listing with an agent or real estate investor guy? What if there was a way to sell smart and fast without getting boxed in? That's exactly why homeowners across Western Washington are choosing HYRES. That's our hybrid real estate solution. And in this video, I'll walk you through 5 big reasons why it works. Hey there, my name is Jeremy Schooler. I am your rebel real estate guy. At Kitsap Home Pro, we don't go along with the common real estate approach. We build individualized strategies that serve people, not industry. As you watch this, and if you find it helpful, could you help me out by hitting the like button and subscribing? Thanks, it really does help a lot. We help people in Western Washington State navigate home sales with clarity, especially when life feels complicated. Whether you're dealing with a fixer-upper, an inherited home, or just need to move fast, hybrid real estate gives you real options right now. And HYRES, short for Hybrid Real Estate Solutions, is one of the best tools we've got to do that. Let me show you how and why it's helping more and more people sell quickly without sacrificing their peace of mind. Reason number 1, speed and convenience. That's got to be on top of the list. Traditional home sales can drag on for months, but with HYRES, you can close in as little as 7 days. And that's huge if you're facing foreclosure or maybe relocating for a job or dealing with an inherited property you just don't want to manage anymore. No endless showings, no waiting for a buyer's financing, just a fast, clean process that gets you moving forward. Now, I want to manage expectations on this one. We can move fast, but a lot of times there's just a lot of moving pieces to get it all nailed down and make the transaction go through. For the most part, that all really depends on your particular situation. We can talk through that when we meet. So I just want to put that note in there so that I don't leave you with some false impression. There are sometimes outside third parties that must be satisfied. For instance, a mortgage company. If you have an existing mortgage, we'll need to get a payoff from them. And mortgage companies are notoriously slow at this process. But we can move fast, and we do have the options to help you move fast, even if we haven't completely closed the transaction yet. The sooner we can get into the conversation and figure out the details, the better. With that said, I want to give you this too. I've literally helped a guy. We got together on a Saturday, signed a contract, and he left the following Tuesday. 3 days later, he was driving across the country because he had a family emergency that he needed to get to. I handled everything for him. We took care of everything from that point on. We closed a couple of weeks later and all worked out really well for him. We have options. We can help with these things. Okay, let's move on. Second, HYRES helps you maximize your home's value. If speed is your top priority, we can make a competitive cash offer and close fast. But if getting top dollar matters more, we can list your home on the market with expert guidance and no pressure to rush. You get both paths laid out clearly, so you can decide what's right for your goals. It's the best of both worlds, and that flexibility is a game changer. We'll meet, we'll discuss your situation, we'll build a plan together, and then we'll execute together. Okay, the third thing, HYRES is built on transparency and trust. That goes both ways. We're going to show you what we're doing, and we're going to walk together. We don't do hidden fees. We don't push you one way or another. Instead, we walk with you, and we walk through side-by-side comparisons. What you'd net from a cash sale versus a traditional listing, how long each might take, and what's involved in both. We'll take as much time as is needed to share as much information as you need. I truly want you to be fully informed, to understand the process and what you can expect as we walk through it together. My goal is to make sure that it's all out in the open so that you can make a fully informed decision. Quite frankly, not only does this make it easier for you, it makes it easier for me. My job gets much more difficult when something surprises you as we walk through this. Clear communication makes the entire process go so much smoother for everyone involved. Fourth thing, HYRES takes the stress out of selling. No cleaning, no staging, no last minute deal collapses. If your house needs work, you can sell it as is. If you just want to avoid the usual chaos, we handle all the moving parts so you don't have to. Depending on the option you choose, I often tell my clients that they can leave the house exactly as it is. You don't need to clean up the place. You can literally take the pieces that are important to you and leave everything else laying right where it's at. It's part of the service that we offer. We've built it that way on purpose. We're not just making offers, we're solving problems and simplifying lives. That's the goal. Finally, this isn't a one size one-size-fits-all approach. This isn't common real estate. This is something that has been intentionally built different and built on purpose. Every homeowner we meet is in a different spot. That's why we tailor the solution to you. That's why we've built it this way. Whether you're facing foreclosure, managing a probate property, relocating, or just trying to offload a fixer-upper, you get real help from someone who actually listens. Someone who focuses on working with these kinds of situations. We aren't just some real estate agent who can list your house at an inflated number and leave it sitting on the market for way too long. We specifically focus on working these types of situations. That's all we do. That's where our expertise is. We're not here to close you. We're here to walk with you and to help you figure out the next right step. Then we're here to support you as you take that step on. Our goal is not only to help you plan, but we want to help you execute that plan. So, to recap, here's why Washington homeowners are continuing to choose HYRES. Fast closings, sometimes in just 7 days. Real options to maximize your value. Full transparency, no hidden fees or sales. A stress-free process with no repairs or chaos. Tailored solutions for your unique situation. At Kitsap Home Pro, we're not here to impress you. We're here to serve you with clarity, respect, and honest guidance. If that sounds like something you need, let's talk. No scripts, no pressure, just a real conversation about what works best for you. Thanks for watching. Hey, and the reminder, if this has been helpful to you, could you help me out by hitting that like button and maybe subscribing to the channel? Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.